All right. Round two. Oh, so this next story is when I did this background job, and like even when everybody starts out, I mean, we all do background stuff, and it was a music video. So I just knew to get up. It was on Saturday, so I got up, went to this house or whatever like that, and now when it's a professional set, like you at least have like a holding area where like you keep people out of the sun, like some food or drink something in the bathroom. None of that. And when I get there, it was a music video for Corey Feldman. So if y'all don't know who Corey Feldman is, um, most famous for the Goonies, the '80s movie The Goonies. If you don't know what The Goonies is, look up The Goonies and look up Corey Feldman. So we go to his place. So we go over there. They have like nothing. So when I get there, I hear that he's still upstairs, still asleep. I'm like, you got like at least 60 to 70 people in your downstairs area just running around getting set up. I see girls getting their hair done, all this stuff like that. And you got all these like background people outside and you upstairs sleep? Whatever. So, we go there and we out in the sun, like just burning up, burning up. And like just nothing's like moving or happening whatsoever. So after maybe, it had to be like 30 to 45 minutes. And they separate the people because I guess the music videos was a jump between eras. So like from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, whatever. So they take us to the back where the pool is. So it goes from being like super hot to super cold because that whole area has been shaded the whole time and stuff. And he has like high walls and trees and stuff, and it's by a pool, and it was just super cold. So I had a jacket. So I have my jacket on and stuff like that. And mind you, when we get back there, no cameras are set up. Highly doubt he was still even up. So at this point, maybe like, I want to say at least like an hour and a half, 2 hours has gone by. Before I get into the meat of it, which is pretty much next. Funny thing was, so I remember doing this independent film in Orlando, and there was this girl, and she had like these, I don't know if you call them high heel, stripper heels. Listen, I know what stripper heels look like. I've seen stripper heels before. Those red. So, like, because it was a courtroom scene. If it was a club scene, yeah, but it was a courtroom scene, and I know stripper heels, and so long story short, I remember her from that just because of those heels, and come out to LA, and on that set with Corey Feldman, she was there. Funny, because I seen she was one of the ones getting her hair done and stuff, and she remembered me and stuff. We were and stuff like that, and I just remember the face. I ain't know her name, whatever like that, but we remembered each other and whatnot and stuff. So I was like, oh, I say, hey, you getting your hair done? Why? Oh yeah, I know Corey and all that stuff like that. I was like, oh, you look like you woke up here. None of my business. But thought I would throw that in there because I was like a little funny interaction thing. You have it, man. You run into people with different stuff, no matter how small or big it is. So that was it. So going back in the back of the pool area, whatever like that. Got my jacket on because it's cold. No camera set up. Nothing is set up right now. So if there's no cameras and nothing like that set up, for them to set up that scene, it was gonna at least take them at least an hour or so to figure it out and do all that stuff. No director, nothing was there. So I got my jacket on, it's cold, and this dude had to be like, definitely was teens, 15, 16, whatever, something like that. And I'm guessing he was the son of one of the production people. So he pretends like, I guess he's in charge of stuff. And he goes and proceeds to tell me that I need to take off my jacket. I was just like, I will take it off when I didn't say it mean. I just said, oh yeah. I said, I'll take it off when the cameras comes. Like, it's cold. And I was like, yeah, because I, understand, logos, patches. It was a Puma jacket. And he said something like, I'll tell you something. And it's like, excuse me, did you say something under your breath that you wanted to say? It sounded like you wanted to say something. And he was like, well, basically saying I was a know-it-all. I'm like, I'm just telling you I'm keeping on my jacket. I was like, you know what, dude, leave. Kindly said like that, you know what, leave. Because I'm like, you literally ain't in charge. Just leave. And the dude goes out and says, who the fuck are you? You're just background. Really? I grabbed my shit and I was out. Now, granted, didn't go down that way in my head. In my head, I knocked him to clean the fuck out. Excuse me for cussing. But even talking about it now makes me pissed. Because it's just like, dude, everybody was there. We weren't getting paid. Let me get that straight. We were sitting out in the sun for a good 30, 45 minutes. No food, no drink, nothing. It was at least 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. It was dead early in the morning. Y'all ain't have no food, no drink. Didn't know where the hell we supposed to use the bathroom. It's first we go to hot from being freezing cold, and now I'm being told what to do from this dude where there's no. I grabbed my shit and I was out. So before I left, one of the other ladies that was there, she was one of the backgrounds as well. I guess she met the dude there. Granted, he's like 15, 16, she's like 40 something. And nothing against 40-year-old women. I love 40-year-old women. So, but she was just going, oh, he was a great kid, and you're the one that was wrong. I'm like, you know him? She's like, yeah, I know him. I was like, when did you meet him? 30 minutes ago. Oh, so you met him 30 minutes ago, and you know his whole life story, and he's just the greatest kid ever. Yeah, whatever. So, but the other people that were there were like all with me, were just like, no, he was nothing in the wrong. So I literally just grabbed my stuff and I left. It was it was officially like the first time I just walked off a set, off of anything. Cause I'm like, dude, you don't treat people, especially when you're doing something for free. So I left, and it really made me reconsider it, like, because I've done a lot of the background things before then, because I mean, background stuff, like, you meet some great, the reason why I did it is because you always met some cool people. And like I said, I was just in town, and you just meet some really cool people doing that stuff. So, and that's why I enjoyed, doing it from time to time. But I didn't need to. And yeah, it just made me reevaluate. I didn't do background for a long time after that day. I was like, if it wasn't co-starring, nah, I'm good. And if a paycheck wasn't involved with it, I had to if it wasn't for a friend, family, nah, we cool. But yeah, I went home. I was out. I was straight out of there, and yeah, you just don't take. I just wasn't taking like that from nobody. So, I did meet a dude that was there, and he's like, and he hit me up, and he was like, "Bruh, you lucky you left." I was like, "What happened?" He was like, the only great thing that happened out of that was that Sean Ashton directed it, and Sean Ashton was Rudy in the movie Rudy, and he was also Sam in Lord of the Rings. He was the Hobbit, the other Hobbit next to Frodo. It was him. He directed it. So Corey Feldman, and he was directing it. He said it was the only greatest thing. He's like, other than that, the music video, whatever. So didn't miss nothing too special, but it was funny though. Yeah, yeah, fun times, fun times. But it is what it is. I mean, I am where I am right now. So thought you wanted to hear that one. I'll think of what the next story is, and you'll get that, whatever the heck that is. I don't know. Peace.